Yes, welcome. And allow this welcoming to extend to where you are, welcoming itself. That which in this moment is naturally and effortlessly welcoming whatever you're hearing at this moment, whatever you are seeing at this moment, whatever you are sensing at this moment, whether it's the sense of the body, the sense of the temperature of the room, or the sense of sensations in your chest area, whether it's the heart beating, or tension or contraction. Simply notice how all of that is simultaneously and effortlessly welcome. And is so free, that which is welcoming, that you don't need to focus your attention in any of that in order to naturally being welcome. Now, that which is welcoming, that which is aware, is naturally alive, is the contrary to that which we know as numbness. Numbness is just one more sensation. So in this moment, to experience this welcoming that you are, simply notice if you are focusing your attention in anything. Simply notice that if your sense of attention is focused into anything, into any location. It can be the location of the area where the realm of thinking appears, of the location of the area where the realm of feelings appears, or anything else that you might be sensing in the body, a physical sensation or discomfort. So simply notice. If you are focusing into something like that. And just for this moment, allow the attention to relax. In other words, to open. To stop the exercising of focusing for a little bit, at least for this, while we're doing this investigation into what you are. So simply let the attention to relax, to stop efforting into focusing into anything. Liberate the attention from any focusing, any efforting. Just for this moment. allow this attention to be all-including, open in all directions. When we're willing to just allow the attention to be free, liberating from focusing, we are open to see that that whatever it is that we are, you already are. That there is no such a thing as becoming what you are. You cannot become what you already are. And this becomes obvious the moment that you stop focusing into what you imagine you are. So simply allow this open attention to really sense what it is experiencing having an open attention. Not focusing into what you imagine you are, a thought, a feeling, a body sensation. For a change, really allow yourself to be what you are. And you are doing so when you simply allow the attention to be open. And notice how this attention is naturally aware, naturally alert, naturally alive. So each time you're practicing focusing, you're practicing to be what you are not. So allow the attention, the awareness to be what is. Naturally open, naturally unlimited, naturally welcoming for everything that arises at every moment. You see, you didn't need to be focused to listen to whatever arose. You don't need to be focused in order to listen whatever the surrounding sounds of the room. Yes, simply check. See whether your attention is not, when it hears a sound, whether it's the tendency to focus into it. No, simply allow it to be open. And allow it to listen free from memory. Just as sounds. Because one of the ways that we focus is that when we hear a sound, immediately we want to say, oh, that sound is, immediately the memory comes in, is a movement of the body, we're trying to explain what the sound is originated from. And what we're doing there is focusing. So, allow yourself to listen to sounds from that attention that is already memory-free. That you don't need to focus into a memory to explain whatever sound is happening. Because as long as you're doing that, what you're doing is validating that which is not. Objects. So again, while staying the best we can as this open attention that you already are, notice that you don't have to become this attention. The attention already is all there is to be, unlimitedly open in all directions. And if that is not your experience, trying to see whether you can sense a limit or a frontier in any direction. Whether in the top, all the area in the top of what you call the head, or in the area that you call the back of the body, or the front of the body, see. If this spaciousness attention has a limit in any direction. Yes, simply, even if you feel that, you feel again coming into the sense of the mind, the realm of the mind, just notice it. Now, while staying as this openness the best you can, allow yourself to remember an activity. It could be a daily activity that somehow you feel that you lose the sense of this open attention, that you lose the sense that you are. That you feel that you become very focused, very limited, that you seem to forget what you are. Think of any activity or moment of the day that you feel that seems to happen. Even things like what's doing your hygiene or talking in the phone with someone or whatever activity. And now that you have found an activity, you may have a list of activities, but pick only one. Or list of moments that you feel that you feel disconnected for what you are. That lie that you are such a thing as disconnected. So welcome that activity or situation. Welcome the images of it. Welcome the sounds that may have, even your inner sounds. Welcome whatever emotions may evoke. And whatever you might be sensing at this moment about it. Any like or dislike about it? Any pulling towards you or refusal? Any sense of wishing it was different? Yes. So now that all of that is being naturally noticed, naturally welcome, remember to stay as this open attention. And just for this now, for this moment, stop wanting to own that, wanting to hold on to that, wanting to use it to identify with. In other words, wanting to do something with it or about it. So simply open and allow whatever that is and its own. Allow yourself the freedom not to own anything, not to own it. Just for this moment. What you might be sensing is that you have in the chest area like a movement of energy. And this movement of energy is simply liberation of the energy that you used to use to maintain that. We also feel this movement of energy in our chest and our body when we consciously decide to open our attention. Because that means that all the energy that we will be using and focusing, exercising to be what we are not, or being interested in what we are not, is not any longer being used for that. So that energy naturally dissolves, gets spent. Because it needs energy, it needs effort to maintain that which is not real, the limitations. For instance, the limitation that during the day there are activities that pull you away from what you are. That is a limitation. Thinking that there is such a thing is a limitation. So welcome that limitation. That is a thought that says, if when I do certain things, I seem to feel to lose what I am. So welcome that limitation. Notice it. And that which is arising in this unlimited openness, in this unlimited attention. And of course, when you see that is so limiting, you naturally lose any interest in it. And that is the freedom. The freedom is you already are unlimited. And when you are this open attention, you will recognize the limitations arising. And they are so limiting that you immediately, of course, let them collapse like as they say, as a hot potato. And that it becomes easy the moment that you truly have made the decision that you want peace, that you want freedom more above anything else. That's what makes it easy. When you made the intention or the decision that what you really desire or want from moment to moment is peace, love, above anything else. So just one last investigation. In this openness, allow yourself to remember a person that somehow, when you get involved with this person, it's difficult to maintain the truth of what you are. It seems to be difficult to maintain the truth of what you are. So simply welcome that situation and see how that what arises are images, sounds, reactions to it as feelings, sensations. Welcome any things of wanting to in any way direct them, help them, control them, or also feeling in any way controlled by them, controlled by their feelings, controlled by their emotions. See within you any sense of wanting to be nice, wanting to do the right thing. Welcome that as well. Or any sense of judgment towards that person or towards yourself. any decision that you may have made about that person. Like, for instance, well, that's the way they are. Something like that. Or it's nothing to do, I did my best, whatever that might be. So, again, now that all of that has effortlessly been welcomed in the openness, in the graciousness of what you are that says yes to everything. Simply see it for what it is, a limitation. And allow yourself to rest as this unlimited attention, which welcomes, but doesn't need limitations to be. And remember, the reason that you want to be what you are, what you already are, unlimited. And it's easy to let go of everything that is limited. It's because you have the intensity, the decision that what you want is peace above everything else.